Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been navigating a whirlwind of roster adjustments and challenges as they push through this intense stretch of the season. One of the more intriguing stories unfolding lately centers around Alex Freeland, a promising prospect who has been thrust into the spotlight due to unforeseen injuries within the team. When Hye-Sung Kim was sidelined with a left shoulder bursitis that landed him on the injured list, the Dodgers didn't hesitate to call up Freeland, giving the young infielder a chance to showcase his skills on one of baseball's biggest stages. Since his promotion at the end of July, Freeland has seen considerable playing time, starting in 6 of 8 games and making his presence felt across the infield. Initially, Freeland was called upon to fill in at third base, stepping into the role while Max Muncy was dealing with a bone bruise in his left knee. Muncy, a key figure in the Dodgers' lineup and defensive alignment, had been out for several games, and Freeland took on the responsibility with a level of composure and adaptability that's essential for any young player breaking into the majors. But with Muncy's recent return to the lineup, Freeland's role began to shift. Instead of remaining at third base, he has been sliding over to second base more frequently, particularly to cover for Tommy Edman, who found himself sidelined due to a sprained right ankle. This switch not only highlights Freeland's versatility, but also underscores the Dodgers' need to keep their infield running smoothly amid the bumps and bruises of a grueling season. Freeland's transition to second base has not been without its challenges, but it's also been marked by moments of promise. His performance at the plate has been noteworthy for a rookie adjusting to the speed and intensity of Major League pitching. He has managed to reach base 7 times in just 23 plate appearances, a solid start that hints at his potential to contribute meaningfully to the Dodgers' offense. While his stay in the majors may be brief, pending Kim's recovery and eventual return, Freeland is certainly making the most of the opportunity given to him. The young infielder has embraced the learning curve, taking responsibility even when things don't go his way, like the costly throwing error against the St. Louis Cardinals that allowed the opposition to pull ahead in a close game. Instead of shying away, he acknowledged the mistake openly and used it as a lesson, embodying the mindset necessary to grow and succeed at this level. Speaking of Kim, his recovery process has been closely monitored by the Dodgers' coaching staff and management. The team has been optimistic that his stint on the injured list will be short-lived. Recently, he has ramped up his rehabilitation, engaging in batting practice, fielding drills, and running exercises. According to Dodgers manager Dave Roberts, Kim's progress is encouraging. He described Kim as being roughly 90% back to form, though the manager also noted that this percentage probably translates to about 80 to 85% of full readiness. This measured optimism suggests that Kim's return is on the horizon, and when it happens, it will trigger some roster shifts, including Freeland likely heading back to AAA Oklahoma City to continue honing his craft. The Dodgers have been careful with their key players' workloads as they approach the critical final stretch of the season, especially with veterans like Max Muncy. Muncy received a well-timed day off recently to ease him back into everyday action after his knee injury, allowing Freeland to briefly return to third base. However, that day wasn't without its complications. Freeland's error on a throw to second base led to a crucial run for the Cardinals, an outcome that highlights both the pressures of major league competition and the realities of integrating young talent into a contending team. Despite this setback, Freeland's attitude remained positive, emphasizing the continuous process of learning that every player experiences at this level. Beyond the infield shuffle and individual battles, the Dodgers have had some remarkable individual performances, none more notable recently than Shohei Ohtani's unique place in baseball history. In a game that the Dodgers ultimately lost 5-3 against the Cardinals, Ohtani etched his name into the record books in an unprecedented way. Since the introduction of the official runs batted in statistic back in 1920, no player in Major League Baseball has ever matched Ohtani's combination of accomplishments in a single game. He hit a home run, struck out 8 batters on the mound, drove in more runs than he allowed, and drew more walks than he surrendered, all while delivering a strong two-way performance that defied traditional roles. At the plate, Ohtani went 1 for 3, connecting for his 39th home run of the season, which places him second in the National League behind Kyle Schwarber. His 2 RBIs in that game raised his season total to 75, keeping him firmly in the conversation as one of the league's most dangerous hitters. On the mound, Ohtani showed signs of continued improvement as he works his way back from Tommy John surgery, pitching 4 innings while allowing just 1 earned run on 2 hits and no walks. He struck out 8 batters, a display of dominance that lowered his earned run average to an impressive 2.37 for the season. These numbers are all the more impressive given the lengthy recovery process he has endured, and they fuel hopes that he will be a formidable weapon for the Dodgers come playoff time. Ohtani's resurgence not only strengthens the Dodgers' rotation, but also bolsters his bid for a second consecutive National League Most Valuable Player award, a testament to his rare blend of pitching and hitting prowess. His presence on the mound provides a strategic advantage to manager Dave Roberts, who can deploy him in multiple ways depending on the situation. This dual-threat capability has been a game-changer in modern baseball and elevates the Dodgers' chances in high-stakes moments down the line. While the Dodgers' pitching staff shows flashes of brilliance, the offense has been an inconsistent force for much of the summer. Since early July, the team's batting statistics have dipped, with the overall group hitting just 231 points, a modest on-base percentage, and a slugging percentage that reflects their struggles to produce runs at the volume expected from a lineup of their caliber. In fact, they have managed to score only 116 runs since the beginning of the month, ranking near the bottom of the league. Strikeouts have surged to nearly a quarter of all plate appearances, the 3rd highest rate during that period, indicating a troubling lack of contact and patience at the plate. Instead, the organization is banking on the experience and talent of their core to right the ship. Signs of life have begun to emerge in August, with veterans like Freddie Freeman breaking out of extended slumps and Hernandez showing more consistent production. The Dodgers' offense has proven its elite potential. From the start of the season through June, no team scored more runs or posted a better combination of average and on-base plus slugging than Los Angeles. The key now is to recapture that form and sustain it through the critical final months. One player in particular who embodies both the challenges and hopes of this offensive revival is Mookie Betts. His season has been marked by struggles that have weighed heavily on both himself and the team. At one point, there was speculation that Betts might be moved down the batting order as a way to alleviate pressure, but manager Dave Roberts decided against such a move. Instead, Roberts has chosen to stand firmly behind Betts, sending a clear message of trust and confidence that could prove vital in helping the star outfielder regain his form. Roberts has emphasized that Betts' value extends beyond his bat. His defensive contributions remain invaluable, and his presence near the top of the lineup is the best option the team has. The manager's commitment to his player aims to instill confidence at a time when it is needed most, with the hope that Betts' performance will turn around and the Dodgers' offense will rise with him. The pressure on Mookie Betts has been palpable throughout this season, as the expectations for one of baseball's premier players have not quite been met. It's not uncommon for even the most elite athletes to hit rough patches, but for Betts, whose career has been marked by consistency and excellence, this slump has drawn a significant spotlight. The Dodgers, in their pursuit of another championship, have relied heavily on his ability to set the tone at the top of the lineup. His struggles, therefore, reverberate across the entire team, influencing momentum and offensive rhythm in ways that might not always be immediately obvious. Yet, there is a silver lining in the steadfast support Betts has received from Dave Roberts and the Dodgers coaching staff. By keeping him near the top of the batting order and resisting the temptation to rearrange the lineup drastically, Roberts has sent a strong message about confidence and trust. This kind of backing can be crucial in allowing a player to reset mentally and approach at-bats with a clear head, free from the pressure that can sometimes accompany a demotion or drastic role change. The manager's public endorsement suggests a belief that Betts' talent and work ethic will eventually break through the slump, leading to a rebound that could spark the Dodgers' offense back into form. Beyond the individual battles, the team as a whole has been working tirelessly to regain its offensive mojo. The months following the All-Star break have revealed cracks in what was once an almost unstoppable lineup. Strikeouts have become more frequent, and the ability to work counts and force pitchers into mistakes has diminished. These subtle shifts have translated into fewer runs, tighter games, and a growing sense of urgency within the clubhouse. The Dodgers are acutely aware that baseball seasons are often won or lost on the strength of timely hitting, and the inability to manufacture runs with consistency has posed a real challenge. Despite these difficulties, the Dodgers roster is stacked with talent, making the potential for a turnaround very real. Players like Freddie Freeman, who endured his own slump earlier in the season, have demonstrated the kind of resilience that can serve as a blueprint for others. Freeman's recent surge has provided a spark, his bat coming alive at a critical moment to remind everyone why he is considered one of the best hitters in the game. Teoscar Hernandez has also shown glimpses of renewed energy at the plate, adding another dimension to the lineup's ability to generate offense. The strategic decisions made by the front office reflect a long-term view rather than a knee-jerk reaction to temporary slumps. Opting for depth and flexibility over headline-grabbing trades, the Dodgers have chosen to place their faith in the development of existing players and the natural ebb and flow of baseball performance. This approach acknowledges the reality that baseball is a game of adjustments and mental toughness, where even the greatest hitters go through hot and cold streaks. Meanwhile, pitching remains a pillar of strength for the Dodgers, a fact underscored by the continued excellence of Shohei Ohtani on the mound. His comeback from Tommy John surgery has been nothing short of remarkable. The surgery, known for its grueling recovery process and uncertain outcomes, sidelined Ohtani for the entire previous season. But his gradual return to form is one of the most encouraging stories in baseball. Each outing sees him regain velocity, control, and the sharpness that made him a dual-threat superstar before the injury. With an earned run average sitting at a stellar 2.37 and the ability to rack up strikeouts in impressive numbers, Ohtani is quickly becoming a cornerstone of the Dodgers' pitching staff once again. Ohtani's impact extends far beyond the stat sheet. His unique ability to dominate both at the plate and on the mound forces opposing teams to adjust their game plans in ways few players can. When he is pitching, the Dodgers gain a significant edge, knowing they have a starter who can limit runs and keep the team competitive. When he steps up to bat, he adds power and run production that few pitchers could dream of matching. This versatility changes the complexion of every game he plays in and adds a layer of complexity to the Dodgers lineup that can be decisive in tight contests. As the regular season progresses towards climax, the Dodgers find themselves at crossroads. The team's core veterans are trying to shake off the cobwebs of slumps and injuries, while the younger players like Alex Freeland are stepping up in crucial moments. Freeland's ability to adapt, whether at third base or second base, speaks volumes about his readiness to contribute at the highest level. Although his tenure on the Major League roster might be brief, pending the return of Hye-Sung Kim, his experience is invaluable both for his personal growth and for the Dodgers' roster flexibility. The Dodgers' handling of injuries has been methodical, understanding that rushing players back too quickly can have long-term consequences. The cautious approach to Kim's rehabilitation is a prime example of this philosophy. Managers and trainers want to ensure that when Kim returns, he is fully healthy and ready to perform at his best, rather than risking setbacks that could cost the team down the stretch. This patience is a hallmark of organizations with championship aspirations, where managing player health often takes precedence over short-term gains. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Whispers have been swirling in the baseball world, suggesting that the Los Angeles Dodgers may have just pulled off a major coup by signing star pitcher Chris Sale to a 4-year contract. This rumor, if true, would send shockwaves throughout Major League Baseball, especially considering Sale's recent injury history and the strategic implications for the Dodgers pitching staff. Known for his electric fastball and devastating slider, Sale's potential arrival in the Valley of the Sun could transform the Dodgers into an even more formidable force in the National League. Sources close to the team hint that the front office has been aggressively pursuing Sale behind the scenes, negotiating terms that could keep him in blue and white well into the next few seasons. While official announcements have yet to be made, insiders claim that the deal is virtually sealed and that Sale's presence could be a game-changer for the Dodgers, who have long sought to bolster their rotation with a top-tier ace. Fans and analysts alike are already speculating about the ripple effects this signing could have, from postseason aspirations to locker room dynamics, making it one of the hottest topics in baseball gossip circles right now. If the rumors are to be believed, Chris Sale's move to the Dodgers represents a strategic masterstroke designed to address key pitching vulnerabilities the team has faced over recent seasons. Despite his injury setbacks, Sale remains a highly skilled and experienced pitcher with a track record of dominance on the mound. The Dodgers' decision to invest in a 4-year contract for Sale could indicate a long-term vision to build around his talent and leadership, potentially re-energizing the rotation with veteran presence and playoff experience. Baseball insiders suggest that this signing might not just be about on-field performance, but also about marketing and fan engagement, as Sale's charismatic and intense style of play resonates well with the Dodgers' passionate fan base. Conversations in baseball circles have turned to how Sale's pitching style will mesh with the Dodgers' current pitching philosophy, especially under the guidance of their pitching coach, who has a history of maximizing the potential of pitchers coming off injuries. If Sale can stay healthy and regain his form, the Dodgers could see a significant boost not only in their starting rotation, but also in their overall competitive edge. The buzz around Chris Sale's potential signing has also sparked debates about the financial and roster implications for the Dodgers going forward. Analysts speculate that the 4-year deal comes with a hefty price tag, raising questions about how the Dodgers will manage their payroll while maintaining flexibility to pursue other free agents or retain key players. Some insiders suggest that this move signals a willingness by the Dodgers management to make bold investments, reflecting confidence in their ability to build a championship-caliber team in the near future. The negotiation process is rumored to have involved complex discussions about incentives, injury clauses, and performance benchmarks, which could set new precedents for similar contracts in the league. Speculation abounds about whether this signing might trigger further moves, such as trading prospects or adjusting the bullpen structure to complement Sale's role. For fans watching closely, the possibility of Sale donning the Dodgers uniform adds an exciting layer of intrigue to the offseason, fueling conversations about the team's strategy and ambitions as they prepare for the upcoming seasons. Beyond the technical and financial aspects, the potential arrival of Chris Sale to the Dodgers has stirred plenty of chatter about the cultural and locker room impact. Known for his intense competitiveness and sometimes fiery demeanor, Sale's personality could inject a new dynamic into the clubhouse atmosphere. Rumors suggest that the Dodgers' front office and coaching staff see Sale as a player who can lead by example and inspire younger pitchers, fostering a culture of resilience and toughness. However, there's also speculation about how well Sale's temperament will mesh with the existing team culture, which emphasizes unity and professionalism. Some insiders believe that Sale's passion could be a double-edged sword, potentially motivating teammates while also requiring careful management to avoid conflicts. This aspect of the rumor has sparked lively debates among fans and analysts, who wonder if the Dodgers are betting on Sale's ability to not only perform on the mound, but also elevate the team's mental toughness in high-pressure situations. The anticipation of how this possible signing will affect team chemistry adds yet another layer of fascination to an already compelling rumor. In the realm of baseball rumors, the idea of Chris Sale joining the Los Angeles Dodgers on a 4-year contract has ignited a firestorm of speculation that transcends the sport itself. Conversations in sports bars, online forums, and social media are buzzing with theories about how Sale's pitching prowess might redefine the Dodgers' competitive landscape and alter the balance of power in the National League. Some baseball pundits argue that this move could signal a shift in how teams approach free agency, valuing experienced, high-impact pitchers even with some risk attached. Others point out the potential challenges ahead, including Sale's health and adaptation to a new league and team environment. Regardless of the outcome, this rumor has captured the imagination of fans who are eager to see if the Dodgers will indeed finalize this blockbuster deal and how it will influence their quest for another World Series title. Until official confirmation arrives, the rumor mill will continue churning, keeping the Dodgers and Chris Sale at the center of one of the most intriguing storylines of the baseball offseason. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.